Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Lamers with Storm Team 5, and through the 7 o'clock hour, we are looking at lots of snowfall. Some reports already this morning, 3 to 6 inches of snow and more on the way. Well, it's becoming heavy at times and covering those roadways. So if you have to head out at all today, make sure you are taking it slow. Appleton, about around 12 degrees right now. Now, here's a concern I have on the radar network. We have some dry slotting going on. Yes, areas that we expected some snow now showing just dry conditions south of the Dells to Madison and about to impact the Milwaukee area. Areas to the north of Stevens Point near Rhinelander and Wausau also seeing some drying out conditions. But we still have a lot of the storm to go through, so we'll keep the chance for snowfall right into our early afternoon. Here's the update on the winter storm warning. Most of the Badger State covered in this, but we have that winter weather advisory in purple to the far north. That's where the lesser amount of snow will be. And all this lasts until 6 o'clock this evening. Yes, for accumulating snow and the hazardous conditions on the roadways. Part of the reason we're seeing those hazardous conditions is look at the reduced visibility here. Dropping as low as a mile in many cases near whiteout conditions in Sturgeon Bay and Menominee and right around a mile to 3 miles away from Lake Michigan. Right now in Green Bay, you can see it here. The haze right over the Fox River there on our camera. 15 is the air temperature, wind speed at 16 miles per hour, and it's really dropping our feels-like temperature or wind chill down into the single and double digits below zero. And as mentioned before, we're going to keep the snow chances around right into the early afternoon or maybe even early evening, depending on where you live, and keeping the east to northeast wind blustery at times, which will blow and drift that snow. Now, here's our wind speed and direction. Looks like the lakeshore community is getting the worst of it, but everywhere else, still 10 to 20 miles per hour. As we track these winds, here's 10 o'clock this morning out of the northeast, anywhere from 25 to maybe even 30 miles per hour. 4 o'clock this afternoon, same thing. Now, we'll have a little lull in the winds later on tonight, but they start to pick up again tomorrow, this time out of the west. Here's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We won't have a whole lot of snow around, but it could still blow and drift from what has already fallen, and those temperatures are going to get cold, so expect a decrease in wind chills once again. Here's the radar network. You see the spottiness of the snow, but yes, more snow still out there. And as we track it here on Futurecast, you can see here's 9 o'clock. The eastern section's favoring the heaviest of the snow in that darker shade of blue there. Here's noon. We still have the snow chances with us, but the end of the storm begins to wrap up. Again, probably 3, 4 o'clock for Green Bay and the Fox Cities. And we're going to watch this to continue near the lakeshore communities until about 6, 7 o'clock this evening before we pretty much dry out going into the later hours of the night tonight. Now, in terms of snowfall, from about 7:30 through here on into the morning, we could pick up several more inches of snow, but again, favoring the lakeshore with most of this. So looks like it's not over just yet. In total, we'll probably have about 6 to 12 will be the general rule in northeast Wisconsin. Here are our high temperatures today, 14. Brutally cold behind the snow. Tuesday night going into Thursday is when we're going to be focusing on more wind chill advisories and maybe even wind chill warnings. But look at this. It's going to be feeling like spring again soon. Starting Saturday and into Sunday, highs will be in the 30s. Close to 40 degrees on Sunday, but again, the focus again Tuesday night going into Wednesday for some brutally cold wind chills, anywhere from about 30 to maybe even 45 below zero, in many cases covering northeast Wisconsin. Thanks for tuning into WeAreGreenBay.com. We'll have another update as we go right into the afternoon. Until then, I'm meteorologist Jordan Lamers.